war number 2 of the season with the Scrolls. Fun war here. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to have as much fun at the end. But first up, we've got Hype and Cap Marvel, both going to be Doom fights. I'm kind of reading through their abilities because I want to just kind of roll through them. Although when I get to Captain Marvel, I still stop to read it anyway. I just want to make sure that I'm going to play this correctly. So we're going to throw on just an attack boost. It's pretty easy first couple of fights, especially for Doom, with his ability to, of course, power control and the damage he does to Cap Marvel. But with Hype here, all I'm after is just staggering some of his power gains. And then kind of just, I don't know, do what Doom does, I guess. Just keeping it easy. And Hype here, he's just throwing specials left and right. So I don't even know what to say about this fight. I probably should just speed it up. It goes fast enough, I guess. But yeah, it's just a non-stop, just pummeling. Hope everybody else's season is going pretty good. We're off to a little bit of a shaky start. A little bit disappointed in our first war against Kenobi. We had an opportunity and we blew it. Oh, and of course I got to run into the end of his special one there. And then by the time this video comes out, we're already done with war number 3. Not quite sure how it's going to turn out yet, but that video will be coming out probably later today. It's just about over. And then Hype here, yep, just fallen. Launch the special, let him use his special 2, launch my special 2, and finish this up. And I am going to speed up the SP3 animations. I said SP2, ended up getting to the SP3, but it was plenty of damage. I'll speed up the SP3 animations because we've all seen Doom wrecking things with his special 3. Time and again. So, Cap Marvel, here we go. So I'm out of town for this war. We were out of town for a soccer tournament, and the first part of this war I was able to do with a little bit of solitude. I got some quiet time, and I knew that they were pretty easy fights, and I wasn't wasn't rushed, and I didn't have a ton to do in the second section, so kind of helps to always focus. That's the biggest thing I've found, is that like you got to do your war fights, especially in a situation or just an environment that you are able to focus, give it 100% attention, and kind of just perform your best. If not, man, things are bound to probably go wrong. And well, once again, spoiler alert, you'll see what I'm talking about. So next up here, we are jumping into the second section. These fights aren't crazy, but they do take a little bit of time. This Aegon fight, because of the node, when he gets a buff, I get a weakness, I think it is. So I'm constantly, launching specials to remove that. And I got to watch out for redoubled determination, because if I got a shock or something on him, I don't want doing too much damage. But you'll see here that, it's pretty well under control. You just don't want to get hit by Aegon when he's got 6 Furies. There's going to be a time or two where I just go ahead and let his Furies expire to feed my Mystic Dispersion. But yeah, you can see, man, 10 Furies, I'm not doing, or not 10 Furies, but 10 weaknesses. I'm doing like 200 and 300 on these attacks. So yeah, first goal, get to the special 3, see how this goes, and then kind of adjust accordingly. So this is going good. I will launch the special 2. And unfortunately, like, it counts the first parts as, like regular hits or whatever. So I'm like, the first 2 hits of his special, and well, I guess up until like the last hit, are actually building my weaknesses. So the incinerates don't do a ton of damage, which is unfortunate. You see here, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, 6, 7. Only the last hit is doing actual full damage. So it's kind of a tricky fight. I say tricky, it's just a long fight. As long as you can manage, just keeping throwing specials and everything, and you don't get hit, then you're gonna be fine. But yeah, the weakness, it really does damper his damage output. So yeah, just hanging out in the corner here with him. I don't know what else to say about this fight. It's just long. I think I end up getting hit or something, but right here I'm gonna let I get hit. Let those furies expire. Get a bunch of power. Keep spamming the specials. It's like, good lord. Yeah, I'm 2 minutes into this fight and I'm just like, is this thing gonna end? Like eventually? Someday? Like, come on. That doesn't kill him. That doesn't kill him. Like, dude. Okay, finally. 2.5 minutes later. Yeah, not a super interesting fight. Just like I said, super long. And going into Venom here, I think it's kind of the same deal. Oh, this one's a little bit different. Sorry, I don't think I get the weakness or whatever, but he gains power with his. Okay, yeah, I do get the weakness, and then he gains power constantly, basically because of rich get richer and the buffs. So first thing I want to do is start throwing SP1s to remove his buffs and to get the weaknesses off of me. And that'll go good. So we can hit into his block here. Like I said, just kind of keep him pinned down a little bit with no buffs, and him not gaining crazy amounts of power. Then this is just fine. I parried a few times, so I've got those indestructible boosts, or I call them boosts, indestructible buffs or removal charges, whatever you want to call them. So that way, you know, if I need to dex, it won't make him indestructible, basically. I do appreciate that update to this global, for sure. Makes champs like Doom, Fury, Void, all very good. And here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and build for the special 3. Speed this animation up. Let Venom feel the pain a little bit. And coming out of it, I knew that I'd probably finish it in the combo, and he's down. So that is not a hard fight. I mean, we placed Venom there too. I don't know. It's decent placement, but if you send a Doom to it, it's pretty well game over, or Sim. So here we go. Power start 1 into the boss. This is going to be a magic fight. Very straightforward. I'm going to go ahead, and because this is the only fight I need her for, I know that Strange isn't going to kill me in the first 5-hit combo, so I'm just going to not even try to block and see if I'm in limbo. I'm just going to eat a combo. And I didn't even start in limbo, and he wanted to hit me twice. And I was like, well, okay. Twice should be enough. And I know that I'll get my special 2 here. And I want to get it off as fast as possible, because sometimes, like, if he gets all the way to special 2, it might not drain him back below a bar. And I did speed this fight up because this is all it is. It's just 4 hits, dash back, parry, keep throwing special 2s, lights out. It's an easy fight. Now, if you don't use the power start 1 there, or you're not using magic, it can get a little bit hairy. So here, I'm trying to take this fight in our hotel room. Nowhere to go. The bathroom, the fan's like super loud, so I didn't want to go sit in the bathroom, and like the kids are talking to me, my wife's asking questions, and I'm just like, trying to block it all out. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to. And honestly, like, I feel like I played it pretty well. I was still focused, don't get me wrong, but you'll see what happens here, and it just kind of sucked. So I'm counting my charges, counting my rock stacks. All that life is going well. Baiting specials. Like, okay, I'm a little bit backed up, but you know, no sweat. Been here before. Okay, he's at 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw the special 1. Perfect. Okay, this is good. And this is where it goes downhill. He dashes back. And then he does this weird step back and lets me hit him and goes unstoppable. I'm like, okay, all right, regroup. Don't hit him yet. I want to hit him 3 more times. Dash back too early, apparently. I saw the text come up, unblockable, and I dashed back too early. Got wrecked. So now I'm not on tilt, but I'm definitely upset about it. I'm still boosted. The Power Star 1's going to fall off. But, we were up by a few, and I've done this fight without the Power Start 1, so I wasn't super concerned. Plus, I lost the Mr. Reed debuffs. So I'm just going to go back in and basically start from scratch. I mean, he's at 82, 83%. I didn't really do much damage, unfortunately. That dash back that he did to me just kind of blew my mind. Like, I don't know, why would he dash at that moment? And I don't know. I've done that so many times, where you can hit into their block, and it seemed like the right time, but he just wanted to dash back and get hit, which was fine. Like I said, that wasn't the biggest thing. It was just whenever that special 2, I saw the animation pop up, or the text anyway, that he was starting, unblockable. So I swiped back, and it was just a fuzz too early. I've rewatched this video, and I rewatched a lot of my special 2 baiting, and I see that I needed a slight delay. And you'll see it here, okay, I waited a second. I didn't dash right when I saw the text. I waited just a split second to make that dash back, and it makes all the difference in the world, apparently. Because if you go too early, he's going to get you wrecked. So one of the things I'm really focusing on trying to do, too, is, I guess whenever I do push him over, I don't want to, push him over with 5 hits and then immediately dash back. I think the best thing to do is when you push him to 15 stacks, is just go into block mode, basically. Just hit the 5 times, block, and if he is going to throw it, you got to be quick, but you'll have that reaction time to go ahead and get out of the way, basically. So this fight already going way better. My health, I'm not too concerned. I am outpacing him. Let's see, I'm at 61. He's at 50. So that's the biggest thing, just always be outpacing the damage. 15, looking good. Got the double petrify there. All I want to do is bait a special here. Sometimes Void's dash back is really long. So right there, it was like the perfect dash back space. Yeah, you don't want to end up getting yourself cornered with Void's long dash back trying to bait a special. I went ahead and used that special there, even though I didn't push him to 15, because I knew that my next combo would. So there you saw, I pushed him to 15, went into a block, and in case he threw it, I was ready to dash back. He didn't, and then it was like, all right, we'll bait the special now. So good little rotation here towards the end. I'm still at 58, 59%. He's down to under 20. Once again, I do not run Assassin for this fight. And that was another prime example. I got him to 5 or 15, just kind of blocked. He threw it. I had plenty of time to get out of the way. So that is my approach from now on how to, push him over his rock stacks and still, try to be safe as possible about the spacing. So he's about to fall. Decent war. We did end up winning, but the Skrulls played amazingly well. We only had a few death lead going into the boss. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll have the next one up for you shortly. Take care.